You hear that? You hear that? That is the sound of a pig. And a giving pig is a very happy pig, the total opposite of macabre. What can I say? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and of course, distinguished guest, this right here, and look at this, he is all set up with his pandemic garb and his little face mask, is Bernard, our word of the day pig. Bernard, let your mask down just a little bit here so people can see your eyes like that. Yes, that's right. He's having the same issues that we are. The mask rides up a little too high. Things get fogged up. He can't see quite as clearly. But one thing he is seeing clearly is a need this season, and it is greater than ever. Now, he's the word of the day pig, and he likes to be in the center of everything. What do I mean by that? I mean, over the past several months, if you have watched him on Zoom meetings and you have seen him hanging out at the timer booth, you've also seen him creeping up there on the lectern, trying to be in the picture. He's the word of the day pig. He likes to be in the center of all the action. And many of you know that he actually got his name, Bernard, from one of our former members. She apparently grew up on a farm, and, well, Bernard must have reminded her of one of the pets that she actually had. It's the whole giving nature of Bernard, as a matter of fact. As the word of the day pig, he takes your donations. That's right. He's listening for the word of the day, and when you don't use the word of the day, macabre, then he would like you to make a free will voluntary donation right here. And he's gathering up those donations. Yep, that's right. He's turning a voluntary penalty into a good purpose. And when I say good purpose, what do I mean? In past years, he has helped sponsor some club members as they've gone on and done cancer walks. Yep, the donations there helped out with cancer walks. And this year, he is turning his attention almost exclusively to the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. He's quite concerned about what is happening this year, and for good reason, because, you know, it's really hard raising funds when half of the club is out there in Zoom land. I mean, how are they supposed to reach through the computer and then put their donation in if, in fact, they did not use the word of the day? And Bernard, you are going to establish that Piggy PayPal account at some point, are you not? He's nodding his head right now. He says he's going to do that. Even if you weren't able to pay up, even if you didn't use the word of the day, you can still help. You can still make the jingle in here even louder, even better, because there's coins in here, and there's also dollar bills, there's fives, there's tens. It can really total up, as a matter of fact. And the way that you can atone, the way that you can help this porker out is you can volunteer to do some ringing for the Red Kettle campaign. This club is obligated. We're set up to actually do an afternoon of ringing on December the 12th. That's a Saturday from now, okay? A Saturday from now. All you have to do is donate an hour of your time. It's really simple. It goes by really fast. And usually the person you're paired up with, you don't even know. You have a conversation. You're ringing the bell. You're having fun with people coming by. Bam. It's all over like that. It is very quick. And the bottom line is you're doing something good. You're making people smile, and you're making this club look magnanimous. That's right. You are making this club look like magnanimous because we are outside of this Zoom room, outside of our room over at Charlie's, and we are actually getting into the community and doing some real good, as a matter of fact. Now, do you have a special shtick? I mean, it could be music. It could be the fact that you like to dance. It could be the fact that you like to hand out candy while you're ringing the bell and people are going by and people are making their donations. Well, great. Bring it along. Maybe you have a certain affinity for balloons and creating balloon animals. Maybe. You know what I'm talking about. Of course, I'm talking about our friend Craig, who does a fantastic job, Craig Weckworth. And it's not all balloons, but let's give you an idea of some of the fun that we've had over the years with the Red Kettle ringing campaign. I'm going to share my screen right here, and I'm going to bring this up and take a look at this. This guy over here on the right, he definitely is in a holiday sort of mood. He's either Santa or otherwise he's an escapee from that rock band ZZ Top, very popular in the 80s, I might add. But anybody who is going to wear a sweater like this, a loud, loud, awful sweater like this, that is definitely getting into the season, getting into the garb. I highly encourage that. And look at these guys right here, the Avery sisters, stalwarts of the Red Kettle ringing campaign. Fantastic participation over the years. We love them. And in this case, they actually brought along the grandchildren. Yeah, the grandchildren were doing some ringing too, enjoying something from Caribou. And she was, they were getting them into the whole idea of ringing for other people and bringing on a whole brand new generation. A real good thing. And look at this guy right here. Trust me, nobody was harmed in the making of this photo right here, and no donors were harmed as this swashbuckler swished and swashed his way through. You can see he's got his trademark Weckworth Santa hat on, and then Craig went ahead and made him a saber. And I think he made one for his sister as well. So we had those two fighting it out over near the Red Kettle. Again, nobody was harmed in the making of this photo, or no donors were actually injured in the whole scene. And look at these people right here. Does this exude warmth to you or what? What a fantastic picture. This would make a great one for a Christmas card. This kid, look at those eyes. She is just beaming. She's got that Santa hat on, and she is having herself a great time. This kid probably ended up with a ton of great Christmas presents last Christmas, but Craig really made her day. We made her day. Look at this. She's got the Santa hat on, and then she's got that trademark Weckworth flower here that ends in a heart. I think we have a winner right here. And think about it. You're making people's day. You're touching them. You're reaching them in a place nobody else could, and in ways nobody else could. And look at this guy right here. Is he beaming or what? He is just proud as a peach, and he's got his trademark Weckworth snowman with him. He's having a good time, and this is definitely a memorable moment. And that is some of the many things that we do. We create a lot of memorable moments. We make connections, and we help people out. And you say to yourself, well, geez, how much helping are you really doing? I mean, come on, seriously. If you think about it, the Red Kettle campaign actually sets the table for the local Salvation Army for the coming year. What do I mean by that? They raised close to $1 million with the Red Kettle campaign in the Rochester area alone this past year, and that is 1/3 of the entire program budget for the year going forward. So think about that. That really does set the table for things. And you say to yourself, okay, so the chamber folks, they rang. What did they do? Well, they raised around $600. And then you say to yourself, Dave, come on, $600? That's not very much money. 600 versus $1 million. But actually, every dollar helps, and the Salvation Army really makes those dollars go far. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. $600 on a personal level could keep a family of 4 in groceries for 6 months. It can also feed about 75 to 100 people during the noontime lunch that the Salvation Army puts on for about 3 weeks. It could also mean the difference between paying rent or being tossed out on the street for a particular family. So it does have a very personal impact, and everything that you do has an extremely important impact as well. Now, we're having a little trouble getting people to sign up. Maybe it's a technical thing. Maybe it's an issue of some sort where we can't handle the spreadsheet. It's okay. I put a link in the chat section here. You can get to that spreadsheet. And if you're having trouble getting signed up, just talk to me or talk to anybody else who seems somewhat technically conversant, and we'll be happy to help you out and help you get signed up, because you're going to be helping out a lot of people. You're going to be doing a lot of good. And if you volunteer, you're going to make this guy right here, yep, Bernard, your word of the day pig, a very happy, happy porker. Madam Toastmaster.